Hi, honey, Adam. I really miss you. You wanna take care of yourself, okay? If you have problem, you can tell me. If I can help you, I want to help you. Take care. Bye bye.
She's a predator posing as a house pet. Stay away from her.
Hey everyone, I just got scammed out of $23,000 and this is my story. This is called the rich uncle scam, or also the pig butchering scam, and I thought I was impervious to scams, and my initial gut reaction when I met this person on a dating app was that it was a scam, and I actually flagged it and said I think this person is a scammer. However, at that time we had already transitioned the conversation over to WhatsApp, and on the WhatsApp platform she convinced me that she was real. And what's weird is on her profile, dating profile, she had a blue check mark, which means she was asked to verify her identity and like strike a pose, like hold your hand up like this or make a peace sign, and then their software scans the face with the pictures uploaded, and then it verifies and says that is the real person. So she had the blue check mark working for her. And then on WhatsApp, we started doing video chats. I initially asked her, I said, hey, could you just hold up a Post-it note with my name on it and your face? And they did that. And so I assumed that she was telling me the truth. Then we did some video chats and she mentions me by name. And I thought, well, what scammer would want to show their face? Well, it's a new level of boldness in the scam community, I guess. They're not afraid to show you their face because they live in some other country, maybe the Philippines, maybe somewhere in the middle of Asia, and they know they're never going to see you. You're never going to track them down. You can report it to the authorities, the police, the feds. They're not going to try to extradite this person. They just don't have the means to do it. And the scammer knows this. So the scammer's not afraid to show their face. And even a Google reverse image search doesn't bring up any results. So I tried that too. I tried doing a reverse phone number lookup before I even tried investing. And my brain started to rationalize reasons why it wasn't a scam, even though my initial hunch was it was a scam. So I tried the reverse phone number lookup, and it yielded me no results, no address, no name. I called the phone number, it went to voicemail, and the voicemail was like in a different language, I think in Thai or Japanese. And that's not too much of a red flag, but finding no data on the phone number is a red flag. But then I rationalized. I said, well, maybe this girl really is a multimillionaire and she really has a rich uncle helping her trade, and she values her privacy. So she's just off the map, and that's why her phone number is not going to yield anything. And then she also said, oh, on her trading platform, they can avoid paying taxes. So I said, oh, well, maybe that's why she's using WhatsApp, because she doesn't want to be traced or something. And this is their little secret of building their wealth or whatever. And she convinced me that she had a rich uncle on Wall Street and that he was going to be retiring in about 2 months around Christmas time because he's so wealthy and he's helped politicians and billionaires grow their wealth. But she can't tell me his name because there's a non-disclosure agreement, and says these things that sound very plausible but also a bit red flaggy, right? So just leading me down the primrose path.
He is just leading you down the primrose path.
And the further we go, the more I'm inclined to just dip my toe in and test the water. And I thought, well, I could put in $1,000, and if I lose it on some trades, you know, they got my money. I'll just do $1,000. So I transferred $1,000 from Coinbase as USDT or Tether into this KU Coin knockoff platform. Now I know KU Coin or KuCoin is a real platform. They have their own trading software, and that's a real platform similar to Coinbase, but this was a knockoff. So the website was actually exchange-kucoin.net. And I didn't know that much about trading on KuCoin. I just figured maybe that's the website. And it looked a little bit skeletal. It wasn't a well-developed website. There were some typos in the language. Another huge red flag, obviously. But part of me really wanted to believe. She was showing me pictures of her in her fancy cars, dining out, going shopping for nice clothes with her friends. She even showed me photos of her doing charity work in an old folks home, and she said she was helping them pay their bills, like a good Samaritan that she is, and spending time with them. So she won me over on a lot of different psychological levels. And I finally said, okay, I'm putting in about $1,000. Let's trade. Let me know when the next trading session is. Your uncle's going to give you the cue, and then you're going to give me the signal, and I'm going to click confirm at the same time you do. And I tried it, and we won every single time. And then I tried it without her help, and I lost. But then there's other times I tried it without her help just to play around, and I won. So I thought, well, the platform's not letting me win all the time. I'm losing and I'm winning. But when I follow her advice, I always win. So maybe they really do have a system figured out. And then I can see the numbers going up on my account screen. And she says, well, hey, you made like $300 today. Congratulations. Look what I made. And she made like $300,000 of fake money. And so I'm thinking, wow, this is really real. Why don't I transfer in more money from my checking account? And so then I get about $10,000 in there. And now the next time we trade, I make like $3,000 of USDT. And then she says, you know, if you could get like a loan and get like your count up to 30, like I'll help you out, and then you can grow it even faster. So then I do this. I know it's really, really stupid idea. I get a $15,000 Discover card loan, and then I put that into Coinbase, which is a safe platform, but then I send it to the exchange, and even Coinbase said like, oh, this is a valid crypto address. So I didn't know what that meant, but any scammer can make up a crypto address, but they can have it on a fake platform that's just stealing your money. So I really put my real money in there, but then all of the gains, supposed gains, were fake. And I didn't know this until I tried to withdraw. And every time I try to withdraw, I get stymied, I get stuck, they don't let the money come out. So I get the $30,000 in my account, just almost 30,000, and then it was about 25, and then she matches that, she gives me another 30, and that was a red flag. I'm like, wait a minute, how did you know my transfer address to send me the crypto? And I thought, oh, maybe she remembered it because when she was helping me set it up, I was sending her pictures of the screen, like to make sure I was doing it correctly. I didn't give her my password, although I'm sure the scammers already have that on their website. But I was already sold. I had already drank the Kool-Aid. So I thought, okay, now I got 30 plus the 30 she gave me, I got 60. I can grow this account really fast. And mind you, I am fully sold out for the cause. I'm believing I'm going to be a millionaire, or at least have $500,000 in income, earnings before this year is over. And I think the only problem I'm going to have is how do I pay taxes on this is what I'm thinking. And I actually started living my life like a high roller, like I was just buying extra stuff at the supermarket, buying higher quality goods, taking my friends out to dinner. I have 3 friends that can testify. I took them out to dinner because I thought I was on my way to being a crypto millionaire. I was about to tell my friends, hey, you should join me and we'll have a little like crypto trading group. And I'm really glad I didn't do that. And then one of my close friends calling me up saying, hey, I'm glad you're in a new long distance relationship, but watch out, I'm seeing Reddit articles and YouTube videos about similar stuff and people don't get their money out. And did she offer to like get you a Rolex watch? And I was like, actually, yeah, that's in the messages. She wants to gift me a Rolex. And she's like, look out. And like the first time called me to warn me, because she's a really good friend, I couldn't even believe it because I drank enough of the Kool-Aid. I believed, I really thought I was getting helped. I really thought that this person was benevolent, and she had set it up just so I was hooked, even though my initial gut reaction was otherwise. And so now I'm actually thinking of even getting a bigger personal loan, like 30 grand, and then putting that in. He calls me a second time and finally a third time. And I remember my sister was telling me, why don't you try to pull some money out? Can you get money out of there? And I said, oh, I'm sure I can. It's a legitimate trading platform, right? Because I'm so convinced. And then the third time my friend calls me, I said, you know what? I'm going to try to pull a little money out. So I tried to pull out like, I think $30,000, $40,000. I had my account up to $172,000. 24,000 USDT. I really was living on cloud nine. I thought all my money problems here on out are solved. You know, I thought, oh, my prayers to God for wealth and abundance are being answered. And here we go with the moment of truth. The withdrawal was refused. It shows pending at first, and then you check your Coinbase, there's nothing there. And the platform tries to tell you something like, oh, you need to pay a tax on your earnings. Or in my case, the platform actually gave me a loan. So I had my 25, somewhere between 25 and 30K in there. Then she put in an extra 30 for me because she's friends with the people who run the platform. Then I went to customer service and I asked for a $50,000 advance of money to trade with that you can just pay back later. And then they gave me a $50,000 advance. So now I had all this money to trade with, and we just had winning trades. And so I'm seeing my account go up exponentially. And then on the day I tried to withdraw, I messaged her, and I already knew, at that point I already figured out I was being scammed, but I was playing dumb. And I said, hey, I need to get like at least 15K, 20K out of here to pay off my loan from Discover Card. Then the funds will clear and settle, and then they'll reevaluate my credit, and then they'll give me more. So now I'm trying to scam the scammer because I'm trying to play on their greed. And I said, oh, just let me get out 15 or 20K or 30K. I can pay off my initial loan. Then they're gonna reevaluate me. Then they'll give me 50 grand or more. I can put that back in to your bogus platform and trade with that. So I was trying to play on their greed, but I think they probably heard this excuse before, and they won't let me take the money out of the account. And so I finally told her off today, and I said, you know what? God's gonna judge you. I don't know what else to tell you, but I don't know how you sleep at night. You really had me believing you, and I needed this money to pay bills. I do have some money in my business account, and I have some money in my personal checking account, but I went off the deep end with this, really believing that I had struck gold. I thought this person was gonna help me. I thought they were benevolent. I thought they were gonna take care of me. And the whole time, you're so excited because you believe that this trading strategy has like a 99.97% success rate. And so you think, well, why don't I just bet like 100% of everything every time? And like, no, we don't want you to lose money. Just only bet 30% of your capital. And that way, you know, there's less risk involved, and we're going to grow it slowly. I'm here to make sure you grow slowly and you're successful. So she just gives you all this bogus stuff, like you're just going to grow your account with their strategy and trade with them when they say it's time to trade. And you actually start cutting out other activities, like friends want to go hiking, or they want to go out on the boat, or you know, go do something fun. And they're like, no, I got to stay home today because I don't want to miss a trade. And your friends don't know you're being scammed, so they're like, oh, okay, whatever, see you later. And then I would miss out on activities just to stay home and trade and see all this fake money go into my account, thinking I'm on my way to being a millionaire. And now here I am at the moment of truth, day after I figured it out, thanks to my friend. So I basically have to pay back $23,000 to myself of income lost. And we just hit the slow season with my Airbnb business. So I'm going into the winter basically as frugal as I'll ever be. This is one of life's probably hardest lessons to learn, but at least I got lots of books to read. I live in a beautiful part of the country. I can go do some hiking, and I learned the lesson the hard way. And if you're really a friend, you're just going to sympathize with me, because this actually happens to a lot of people. I just don't think a lot of people go public with this. And I'm going public because I'm not afraid just to put it out there and say, yeah, I got duped, I got scammed. There's a movie called Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That's another interesting story of a long con. And this woman cons these two men in person, like she's physically hanging out with them, and they're all part of the con. They think they're all part of a con, but they're the ones that get conned in the end. And it's some of these scammers that do these scams actually do meet people in person, and then they either drug them or they steal from them, or find a way to take advantage of them. So I don't know what to tell you, but be careful out there now, because these scammers even have verified blue check mark profiles, and they will video chat with you, and they will pretend like they're benevolent people. They'll pretend like they're a Christian, or they do charity work, or they love you, or they're looking out for your best interest. And it's all a lie. and it's a tough lesson to realize. So I'm just passing this on to you. If this helps you out, you know what you could really do right now is click subscribe to my channel. That would really help me out a lot. It doesn't really make me a lot of money, but it helps me grow. And if you want to watch another one of my videos, that would really help too. And if I was running ads on this video, please forgive me, but I'm trying to make back $23,000 of lost income. And if you feel bad for me and you want to donate something, I'll put a donation link below in the video. Peace. Make it a great day.